Welcome back to my vlog, y'all. I'm out here in the woods again to test out the JohnnyFPV Astro XX5 that I built. I said I wasn't going to build any more quads. I was just going to update the ones I had, but I got these Karearea motors, and when I initially bought them, I didn't really know how much they weighed. These are the 2207 version, and when I got them, I weighed one with the full wires, and they were 39 grams. So putting them on anything that I had, it was going to be pushing that 700 gram mark on a 5-inch. I just don't like. So I got the JohnnyFPV frame because I figured it would be a lightweight alien. It's got to be lighter than the Astro XX5 because it's got skinnier arms, skinnier body. And I weighed it at 110 grams. I couldn't find, and nobody has the weight anywhere. I weighed it with all the parts that come with it at 110 grams, and I didn't build it that way. I built it with my own 25 millimeter standoffs, and as you can see, the side plates I didn't use for the camera, but I may go back and use them. I filed them, started to file them down. I think I can file them down and fit them in there. So it's a little different than your typical JohnnyFPV frame you'd see, because it's at 25 millimeter stack height or deck height, and I used a 3D printed GoPro mount that I found online that Vinny was nice enough to print me, which is working pretty good, although it could use a little more side to it to support the GoPro. Whoever designed that might want to go back and, you know, make it a little bit wider, just a little bit. It is hot as hell out here. I haven't been out here in a couple of weeks, maybe 4 weeks. It's been a while since I've been out here, and it's gotten quite green. All these little oak trees have sprouted leaves, so they should be easier to miss. They're probably gonna burn this place soon too. And it's windy today, so be gentle when you judge this flight video. Oh, here's the flight video first, and we'll talk more about the frame after. Oh, all up weight with a 1056S Pulse 100C racing battery is 655 grams, which is pretty good. That's what most of my 5-inch top mounts weigh, somewhere around there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these motors on here, because I know I can just change motors and drop 20 grams off this frame. Motors are heavy, y'all. And at 28 bucks a motor, I was hoping for, I don't know, lighter, something. Are they gonna feel any better than any other 2207? I'm skeptical. Let's try them out and find out. Oh, Pyro Flip or Pyro Drone F4 flight controller in there with a Hobby Wing 45 amp 4-in-1 ESC. Your typical stuff. All right, let's do it. All right, so the first thing I noticed was the power that these motors make. Huge amount of power, lots of thrust. They also make the quad feel really light because of all this power. I mean, I didn't notice any, it feels lighter than my other quads that weigh the same. There was a little bobble there at full throttle. Hoping a little more TPA might help. The overall feel of the quad with these motors was excellent. Of course, I've not tried any other motors on this frame. And I gotta wonder, would a Brother Hobby R6 or a T-motor feel just as good or better? It'd save me a little bit of weight. I'm not sure what that was. The
default PIDs on Betaflight 4.0 are a little strange to me with the really high I-term values. There again, you can see it shake a little bit at full throttle. There's a little bit of a low frequency vibration sound you can hear at mid throttle. I don't see any vibrations in the video though, but I can definitely hear it. It sounds a little, I'm pretty sure it's coming from the motors. And the frame's just amplifying that vibration.
Alright, so I took the Karearea motors off, and I wanted to tell you why I took them off. First, they're heavy motor, and I really wanted to knock off some weight off the JohnnyFPV frame. Now, she'll go away. Just ignore her, she'll go away. I really wanted to drop some weight. It was 655 grams, 656 I think. I only saved 12 grams by changing motors. Go away, dogs. And I put some T-motor MCK motors on here, named after Mu Chan. I don't know, some pilot, racing pilot from China. He might be from Korea. Somewhere in Asia, pretty sure. I never heard of him. I mean, I don't keep up with racing, so I checked out his channel though. He's got a lot of freestyle on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below. He's got some pretty good. He's a pretty good pilot. Beautiful motor. We'll get more into this motor later. Anyway, the Karearea motors. I took them off because they're heavy. Such a heavy motor. It's 37 grams. 36, 37 grams with you know, the amount of wire you need for the 4-in-1 ESC on this frame. And I only saved 12 grams by going with these other 2207 motors, but 12 grams is 12 grams. And that's off the end of the arm, which is, it's a good thing. That's where you want to lose weight. And the other thing that really irked me about these is the slop in the bell. I don't expect to have to unscrew this screw and tighten it on a $28 motor. It should be, they should test these things. Let's see if you can hear this one. Let me get closer. 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 Not sure if that'll come off on the mic. But one of the motors had a lot more slop in the bell than the other 3 motors. And I'll probably tighten it myself and try them again on another frame. We'll see. I gotta do something with them, right? $28 motor. Gotta fly them. And they had, they did not seem that well balanced. Although they sound good. Here, you can hear that. I mean, they spin nice and smooth, but I had some mid-throttle oscillations with them. Could have been Betaflight 4.0. I changed in the next video with these motors. You'll see I changed to Betaflight 3.5.7. I went back down because I'm not sure about this Min D setting in 4.0. I'll let y'all figure that out. The earlier Betaflight flew fine for me. So that's why I took them off. It's a good motor, but for the money, there's a lot of better motors out there. And it's pretty, but it ain't that pretty. Alright, like and subscribe, y'all.